Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name's Madison. Thank you so much for joining. Today I'm going to be doing my January part 2 cash envelope stuffing. This is actually going to be with a job loss, so this is going to be very different. My sinking funds aren't really going to be, I'm not going to be filling a lot of them today except for the necessary ones. So if you haven't watched any of my videos before, I will leave the first one linked up in the cards or in the description box down below. And I'll give you a quick background. I live at home with my parents. I'm saving for a house. I don't have any car payments except for my car insurance. And I think that's it. I don't do necessarily a zero budget cash envelope. I do leave some money in my bank and also for savings. So what I'm putting in here is not necessarily what I'm being paid. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm going to start off with my monthlies. My monthlies consist of rent, phone bill, car insurance, spending, gas, and food. And I do make these myself, and I do have that video coming up very, very soon. Thank you guys so much for waiting. So first off, I'm going to start with rent. Rent I normally put in $250, but I already have money left over, so I'm actually going to be using that. And I only need to put in $75. So 50, 60, 75, and that will make my full $250 first payment. So 51, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250. Then I'll just write on the back here that I have 250, and that one is done. Next up, I'm going to go in with my phone, and this month I'm putting in $50. I do have some extra saved up, so in case I go over. And then again, I'll just write on the back here. So next up, I have my car insurance, and this gets $80. And I do already have 80 in here as well. So now I have 1, 20, 40, 50, 60. And I don't pay my car insurance every month. I pay it at the beginning of September. So this for me is I'm gonna pay the same amount all the way until September, and then my whole car insurance is paid for. Next up, I have spending, and this paycheck I'm giving myself $40. As you can tell, there is a cut already. I used to give myself 100. And with spending, I don't put a tracker on the back because I don't necessarily need to keep track of my spending. I'm spending it on whatever I'd like, and money's constantly coming in and out of here, so I don't really think it's necessary. Next up is gas, and gas gets 40. So far, $40 has been doing really well with my tank, so I'm going to keep it at that. And then last but not least is food, and food also gets $40. And that is everything for my monthlies. Now I'm going to move on to my sinking funds. This is the reason why I like to watch these videos. I like to see what everyone's kind of spending their money on. I know I do have a lot of sinking funds, but for me, I like to know exactly where my money is going, so that's why I have a bunch of different envelopes. So for mine, it's maintenance, toiletries, Christmas, travel, date night, pampering, gifts, my daughter, savings, and medical. So because my sinking funds this month, because of my lost job, I actually am only filling 4 of them, so I'm just gonna pull out the 4 that I'm filling. That way you don't see me constantly putting one away because I'm not filling it. So this paycheck, I'm filling my maintenance, I'm filling birthday, I'm filling the daughter, nope, gifts, I'm filling pampering, and I'm filling my emergency fund. So those are the only ones that I'm touching for this paycheck. So I'm going to start with maintenance, and maintenance gets $30, which I already have some. So 20, 40, 60, 80, $90, $100, $110, and $120 in total now. And then next up, I'm going to be doing birthday, aka gifts, and it is getting $20. So this one's completely full, so I'm going to be needing to put on a new backing. I'm just going to write down here that there's now $60 in total, and I'll put on a new one later today. And then I have pampering, which is $20. This is for me to get my nails done. I only had $5 left because I did get my eyebrows and my nails done last time I went. And then last but not least is my savings envelope, and this paycheck, it is getting $20, $40, $60. So for those of you that have never watched any of my videos, I'll quickly demonstrate or show you my savings plan for the year. So this is my jar for the year, and I have budgeted $165 per month that I wanted to put into my savings, a separate savings, and then that way at the end of the year I'll have roughly $2,000. So January is completely filled up, even though this is my second January payment. So now I'm going to be starting to fill February before February even starts. So for my full payment for 2 months should be $330, and I now have 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280. Which means I only need now to put in $50 more, and my February section will be paid off, which is really nice. So I am still keeping up with putting in $165 a month. So that's all that I was stuffing in my cash envelopes for my sinking funds. Now what I'm going to do is just quickly add up everything to make sure it equals. So for my January monthly bills, I put in $325, and for my sinking funds this month, I put in $130, which gave me a grand total of $455. Definitely a pay cut from what I'm used to putting in for my envelopes, but you know what? Stuff like this happens, and it just means you need to move forward and keep going. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. If you aren't already, click that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!